All right, good morning. Day 11. It's 10:52. I've been hiking for about 1 hour. Kind of get a late start this morning. But I'm at a 2.4. I'm going to Bear Fence Hut. I think that's 8.9 ahead of me. So I think it's a total day of about 11.4. Trails, I'm doing a climb here. The first pretty good climb. I think I'm at 32 and I got to go up to 3,600. But it seems like it's pretty gradual. And most of the trail hasn't had any snow on it, but this does a little bit. Trail's been gentle today. There were some pretty narrow points there where I had a pretty good drop off on the right that I was hoping I wouldn't have to do any blowdown climbing, and that proved to be the case. So last night I stayed at Rock Creek Hut. I tented behind the shelter, and I did that wrap-up video last night. If it survives the editor's cut, give you my trials and tribulations, but I had a pretty good night of sleep. I didn't get up until 7:20 and didn't actually get out of camp until about 9:50 or so. So I'm gonna have to start setting an alarm. My plan for tomorrow is to get off at Swift Run Gap, which is Route 33, and hit an Elkton for the night and a resupply. So last night the wind was howling, not down blowing my tent around, but up above. I mean, like felt like jet force. So put my earplugs in. That was good. Had a good breakfast. Nicole, thanks for the granola breakfast, and some coffee and hot chocolate or mocha. I'm starting to huff and puff, so far so good. Trail goes by Big Meadow Campground, and this place is closed. But I'm thinking, what a great place to camp, because you got a table, you got a spot. Each one of the places has a bear box. Obviously it's closed, so they probably don't want through hikers doing that, but it's a great opportunity to not hang a bear bag. I'm at about 3,600 feet, and it's nice and visible. A little brisk out here, but what a wonderful shot down in the valley there. Anyway, trail's been pretty empty. Guy went by. I'm taking a little lunch break here. Guy went by, was doing some photography and doing some hiking, but you know, he's hopping off. And I saw a family earlier today that was walking back from Lewis Falls waterfall, and said it was quite nice, but it was 0.7 off the trail, and the gut hook comments said it's a big drop and a big climb back up and all that. So as much as I like to see a beautiful waterfall, I didn't want to pay that penalty at this point. This thing looks pretty creepy. He's been looking at me when I've had my lunch right next to him. Look like a little alien type thing. Maybe it's my imagination. Yeah, it's 15:11 on 11 March, Monday. I came from down there. There was a side trail for the Bear Fence Rock Scramble. And there's people up there climbing around. All this cool stuff. Pretty big rocks. But I'm itching to get where I'm going. So I'm going up that trail. And that'll lead me to my destination for the day. It's a pretty cool looking rock. I don't know what caused all those cracks, but probably Mother Nature and water and ice. Getting in a Bear Fence Mountain Hut. This is the privy. Stayed here last year when I was out for 7 days. Actually, I heard some voices, so guessing there's some people here. Here's the hut, which kind of like the other ones that we've seen. Information. Bear box right there. Water points down there as well, very close. And I think the tent sites are up back there. There's a bear pole as well. No need to use that. If you see that little marker back there, that's for a tent site. And there's probably 4 or 5 of them up there, according to the mirror. But that's it. So anyway, this is the end of day 11. And I got my ball cap on because it was a pretty nice day. And I'm still hearing voices, so maybe they're out in the road. Maybe they're coming in here or not. I don't know. But this is not a bad place. There were a couple through hikers here last year when I came through. There's also a fire pit here. It's been used recently. Some extra wood and all that, so we'll see. Not sure I'm going to make a fire tonight or not, but who knows, you know, because it's plenty early. So it's 17:33. I'm all set up there with my tent, and so I figured I'd show you a little bit about what's for dinner. Right here is this is a loaded potato soup mix that's pretty good. It's like a 4-cup water type thing, but it's a very good soup. So I just cut it in 2 and I put it in quart freezer bags, and it works pretty well. I just put the hot water in there. I'll put it inside this koozie for a little while. Not really needed too much, but I'm also going to throw a thing of Spam in there as well. And then I have a drink, spiced apple cider. I got some spices from the hospital where I volunteer. I'll throw those in there for a little flavor. Here's my cup. My $1.48 cup, collapsible cup from Walmart, which works well. When I'm all done, I'll brush my teeth. I'll probably get some more water from the little water point that's right down below me. And then I'll call it a night. So I ran down and I filled up my ever-new 2-liter bag with water from the water point. And I just used this cut-off smart water bottle to go ahead and scoop out. It's real simple to scoop out and fill that thing real quick. Here's my soya water filter. So I'll screw this end onto the ever-new bag. And then I've got this coupler that just helps me do a little gravity flow. So I'll show you how that works. So there's my bottle, my water, dirty water bottle, or the water I need to filter. I just find a hook. They're everywhere. You can do it when you're out collecting it and just on the trail. You can find a branch. I connected my filter. That little blue thing I got from Sawyer Squish for about $2. It's a coupler, and I just screw the bottle on there. Screw it on loosely so I leave a little air so it flows. And once that flows pretty quick, that's the regular Sawyer squeeze filter, which I like much better than the mini, although they came out with a new one that's supposed to have great flow rate as well. So when this one's full, I'll just swap out with my second bottle over there, and then I'll have 2 liters of water. And that'll give me water for breakfast, and I'll probably leave with about 1.5 liters. Potato soup concoction with Spam and some spices inside that koozie, and that's ready right now. So here we go.